Close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath. Feel the weight of your body sinking gently into the surface beneath you. Tonight, we are not just going to sleep. We are going on a journey to the very beginning of everything. What if the oldest light in the universe, the very first whisper of creation, is not just static? What if it holds a message, a deliberate pattern encoded in the fabric of space-time, waiting for a conscious mind to decipher it? Tonight, as you drift into a state of deep and peaceful rest, we will journey to the dawn of time itself. We will listen to this ancient echo of the Big Bang, the cosmic microwave background radiation, and we will wonder together if it is speaking to us. Before we begin our voyage, let us understand the canvas upon which this potential message is written. Imagine the universe, but not as it is now, not the cold, dark expanse dotted with islands of light. Imagine a universe so young, so dense, that it was a single, unified point of unimaginable heat and energy. From this point, it erupted. This was the Big Bang. For the first 380,000 years, the universe was a blinding, opaque fog, a superheated plasma where light was trapped, constantly bumping into charged particles, unable to travel freely. It was a cosmic pressure cooker filled with a brilliant, impenetrable light. But as the universe expanded, it cooled. And then a moment of profound transformation occurred. The temperature dropped just enough for electrons to be captured by protons, forming the first neutral atoms. Suddenly, the fog lifted. For the very first time, light was set free. It burst forth in every direction at once, a silent, universal flash of creation. This first light, this afterglow of the Big Bang, is what we now call the cosmic microwave background, or the CMB. It is the oldest photograph we will ever possess, a baby picture of our universe, and it is this picture we will now examine for a hidden signature. Let your mind drift back now, back beyond the familiar stars, beyond the swirling arms of our Milky Way galaxy. We are moving through time, watching cosmic history rewind like a celestial film. The galaxies around us merge and grow younger, their stars burning hotter and bluer. We pass the era of the first stars, brilliant, massive giants living fast and dying young, seeding the cosmos with the elements of life. We continue backward into an age of darkness before any stars had ignited. The universe is a vast, quiet expanse of hydrogen and helium gas, slowly, patiently, collapsing under the gentle pull of gravity. But we are going even further. We are pushing through this dark age, back to the moment just before it began. We are approaching the edge of transparency, the wall of light that marks the beginning of the visible universe. Imagine yourself floating in this primordial darkness, a silent observer. In front of you is a shimmering, pearlescent curtain. This is the moment of last scattering, the instant the universe became transparent. It is not a place, but a time that is now everywhere. The light from this event has been traveling for 13.8 billion years. And in every direction you look, that light is just now reaching you. It is a perfect sphere of ancient information, with you, the observer, at its very center. This is the cosmic microwave background, a gentle, pervasive hum of energy that fills all of space. It is the echo of creation's first cry, and it surrounds you completely. It is a whisper from the past, a relic of a time when everything in existence was united in a single, brilliant blaze of glory. Feel its ancient warmth, its profound stillness. This is the canvas. This is the foundation upon which everything else has been built. It is the oldest and most fundamental truth we can observe about our reality. And within its subtle texture, within its almost perfect uniformity, lie the seeds of a profound mystery, a question that touches the very heart of our existence. Breathe in the silence of this early universe. Breathe out all tension. You are safe here at the dawn of time, wrapped in the first light. Now let us adjust our perception. We are no longer seeing this ancient light with our eyes. Instead, we are using instruments of incredible sensitivity, like the Planck satellite, to perceive its temperature. To the naked eye, this light would appear almost perfectly uniform, a constant, even glow from every direction. But our instruments reveal something more. They reveal tiny, almost infinitesimal variations in temperature. Patches that are a few millionths of a degree warmer, and patches that are a few millionths of a degree colder. Let us visualize this. Imagine the great sphere of ancient light that surrounds us is a perfectly smooth, white canvas. Now imagine a divine artist lightly dusting this canvas with colored powders. A sprinkle of blue for the slightly cooler spots, a dash of red for the slightly warmer ones. The result is a magnificent, intricate tapestry of subtle color variations. This map, this celestial fresco, is the most important data set in all of cosmology. It is not random noise. These tiny fluctuations, these anisotropies, are the primordial seeds of all structure in the universe. The slightly warmer, denser regions were the points where gravity had a stronger foothold. Over millions and billions of years, these seeds would grow. They would pull in more and more matter, collapsing into the first stars, the first galaxies, and the vast cosmic web of clusters and superclusters we see today. Everything you know, every star in the sky, every planet, every living being can trace its origin back to one of these tiny, subtle temperature variations in the baby picture of the universe. It is a staggering thought. The grand cosmic architecture, in all its complexity and beauty, was written in code, in these subtle temperature differences, just 380,000 years after the beginning. As you relax deeper, picture this cosmic map. See it not as data, but as a prophecy, a blueprint for a universe yet to be born, a silent promise of future complexity, of future beauty, of future life. Each blue and red spot is a note in a cosmic symphony, a symphony that has been playing for nearly 14 billion years. You are living within the music that was composed at the dawn of time. And the question that now arises, a question that sends a shiver down the spine of science and philosophy, is this: who or what wrote the score? This is where our journey takes a speculative, wondrous turn. We move from the established science of cosmology into the realm of profound questioning. For decades, the standard model has held that these fluctuations in the cosmic microwave background are fundamentally random. They are the result of quantum fluctuations in the impossibly dense, early universe, magnified to cosmic scales by a period of rapid inflation. It is a beautiful and elegant theory, and it aligns perfectly with our observations. Randomness, in this view, is the author of complexity. From a chaotic, unpredictable beginning, order and structure emerged through the impersonal laws of physics. But let us entertain, just for a moment, just for the purpose of our journey into sleep, a different possibility, an idea that lingers in the quiet corners of scientific thought. What if the patterns are not random at all? What if they are, in fact, a message? Imagine a creator, an intelligence beyond our comprehension, wishing to leave a signature on its work. Where would be the most permanent, the most universal, the most unmissable place to write it? Not on a planet which could be destroyed, not in a star which will eventually burn out, not even in a galaxy which will evolve and change. The most enduring and fundamental canvas would be the very fabric of space-time itself. The message would be written in the first light, the afterglow of creation, so that any civilization advanced enough to map it would inevitably find it. It would be a message that could survive for the entire lifetime of the universe. It is an idea that feels like science fiction, yet it touches upon a deep human desire for meaning, for connection to something greater. It asks whether the universe is a cosmic accident or a deliberate creation. As you drift deeper and deeper into relaxation, consider this idea without judgment. Allow your mind to play with the possibility. What would such a message look like? It would not be written in any human language, of course. It would have to be universal. Perhaps it would be written in the language of mathematics, a specific, non-random sequence of numbers, encoded in the distribution of the hot and cold spots. Perhaps a representation of a fundamental physical constant, like the fine structure constant, demonstrating that its value was deliberately chosen. Or perhaps it would be a geometric pattern, a cosmic sigil of unimaginable scale, visible only when the entire sky is mapped with perfect precision. Let us visualize what it would mean to search for such a message. Imagine cosmic cartographers, not of land or sea, but of the entire observable universe. They are poring over the Planck map, this beautiful tapestry of red and blue. They are running complex algorithms, searching for patterns that defy the predictions of randomness. They are looking for a signal hidden within the noise. Is there a preferred direction in the universe? A strange alignment of the largest patterns, sometimes called the axis of evil by cosmologists, that seems to defy the cosmological principle of uniformity. Yes, there is, and it remains an unexplained anomaly. Could this be a clue? A subtle signpost pointing to a deeper order? Or are we simply seeing faces in the clouds, imposing our own desire for patterns onto the magnificent canvas of cosmic chance? This is the central tension. The human brain is a pattern-finding machine. We see constellations in the random scatter of stars. We find meaning in coincidence. Is this search for a cosmic message just the ultimate expression of that tendency? Or is it the ultimate purpose of our scientific inquiry? The theory proposes that a creator would have made the message subtle enough not to interfere with the natural evolution of the universe. The seeds of structure would still need to do their work. But beneath that primary function, a secondary layer of information could be encoded. It's like a watermark on the paper of reality. It doesn't change the words written on the page, but it proves the origin of the paper itself. Feel the profound weight of this idea. If such a message were found, it would be the single greatest discovery in human history. It would reframe our understanding of everything. Science, philosophy, and religion would converge. The question of why there is a universe would suddenly have a potential answer: to convey a message, to be read. As you continue to breathe slowly and deeply, let go of the need for an answer. Simply float in the immensity of the question itself. Whether the patterns are random or designed, they are beautiful. They are the source of all that is, and contemplating them is a form of communion with the cosmos, a meditation on our own origins. Now let us imagine the implications of such a message. Suppose, for the sake of this dream, that tomorrow astronomers announced they have found it. They have isolated a clear, unambiguous, non-random pattern in the cosmic microwave background. The debate would be over. The universe is not an accident. It is a construct. What would this change for you as you lie here on the cusp of sleep? Perhaps it would bring a sense of profound peace, a feeling of being part of something deliberate and meaningful. The anxieties and struggles of daily life might seem smaller, viewed against the backdrop of a universe that was created with intent. The loneliness that can sometimes haunt the quiet hours of the night might dissipate, replaced by a sense of connection to a cosmic author. You are not a random collection of atoms in a meaningless void. You are a part of a story, a character in a grand narrative, written into the stars. The message itself might be simple. Perhaps it's just a circle, or the value of pi, a simple, I am here. The content is almost secondary to the fact of its existence. The mere presence of a deliberate design would be enough to change our perspective forever. It would suggest that consciousness is not an accidental byproduct of evolution, but perhaps the intended recipient of the message. The universe, in this view, grew an audience to appreciate its opening act. As your breathing becomes slower and more rhythmic, allow this feeling of peace and purpose to wash over you. Feel the connection between your own consciousness and the vast intelligence of the cosmos. The same elements forged in stars make up your body. The same laws of physics that govern the galaxies govern the firing of neurons in your brain. And perhaps the same source of information that patterned the first light is reflected in your own ability to wonder, to question, and to seek meaning. You are not separate from the universe. You are the universe, experiencing itself. You are the reader for whom the message may have been written. Let this thought cradle you as you drift further down into the gentle currents of sleep. The mystery does not need to be solved for it to bring you comfort. The simple act of contemplating it is enough. It is a lullaby written in the language of light and time. Let's deepen this visualization. We are floating in the vast, silent theater of space. Before us, the celestial sphere of the cosmic microwave background is projected. The intricate patterns of blue and red swirl gently, like a cosmic watercolor painting. Now imagine we have a key, a special lens that can decode the potential message. As we apply this lens, the seemingly random blotches begin to shift and align. They are not just splotches of color anymore. They are pixels in a cosmic image or characters in a celestial alphabet. What do they spell out? Let's not assume a message of complex information, like a scientific formula. let us imagine something more fundamental, more artistic. Perhaps the patterns resolve into a beautiful, repeating fractal, a Mandelbrot set of cosmic proportions, demonstrating an underlying mathematical elegance and infinite complexity within a simple rule. This would be a message that speaks of order, beauty, and the nature of infinity. It would be a testament to a creator who is not just an engineer, but an artist. Or maybe the message is not visual, but musical. What if the temperature fluctuations could be translated into sound waves? The axis of evil might be a fundamental frequency, a deep, resonant bass note. The smaller fluctuations could be the harmonics and overtones, creating a complex, layered chord. The music of the spheres would not be a metaphor, but a physical reality. The entire universe would have been born in a symphony, a single, resonant chord that contains all the potential for future melodies. As you listen to the gentle sound of my voice, imagine you can hear this cosmic music, a sound so deep and ancient it is felt more than heard, a hum that vibrates in every cell of your body, aligning you with the fundamental frequency of creation. This sound is profoundly calming. It is the sound of home. It is the ultimate white noise, the static from the universe's first broadcast, and it carries within it a harmony of incredible power and peace. There is no need to strive or struggle. You are already part of this cosmic orchestra. Your own heartbeat is a rhythm in this grand composition. Your breath is a gentle melody. Allow the music of the CMB to wash away any lingering thoughts, any worries, any distractions. Let it fill you with a sense of harmony and belonging. You are perfectly in tune with the universe, and the universe is perfectly in tune with you. Let's explore another possibility for the message, one that is perhaps more personal, more intimate. What if the message is not about mathematics or music, but about the nature of life itself? Imagine the encoded pattern as a stylized representation of a DNA double helix, a simple, elegant twist that is unmistakably the signature of life as we know it. This would be a staggering revelation. It would imply that the blueprint for life was embedded in the universe from its very first moments. It would suggest that our existence is not a lucky accident on a single, fragile planet, but the fulfillment of a cosmic potential that was present from the beginning. Life, in this view, is not an exception to the rule of entropy and decay. It is the ultimate purpose of the cosmos. The universe was designed to bring forth beings who could look back at it and appreciate its beauty. This thought can be incredibly comforting. It reframes our place in the cosmos. We are not intruders in a sterile, indifferent universe. We are its children, intended and anticipated from the very dawn of time. As you feel your body growing heavier, more relaxed, let this idea take a root in your subconscious. Feel the ancient, life-affirming energy of the cosmos flowing through you. The same creative impulse that set the stars on fire and painted the CMB across the heavens is the same impulse that animates your body and fuels your consciousness. You are a direct descendant of that first light. The iron in your blood was forged in the heart of a star that was born from one of those primordial fluctuations. The water in your cells contains hydrogen created in the Big Bang itself. You are a living, breathing, thinking piece of the universe, a testament to its incredible, life-generating power. There is a deep, unbreakable connection between you and the furthest reaches of space-time. Let this connection anchor you. Let it dissolve any feelings of separation or isolation. You are part of a grand, unfolding story of life, a story that began 13.8 billion years ago with a silent flash of light, a story that is still being written, right here, right now, in you. You belong here. You are a cherished part of this cosmic tapestry, and as you drift towards sleep, you are simply returning to the source, to the quiet, creative darkness from which all things emerged. Now, let us consider the counterpoint. It is equally important for our journey into deep relaxation to hold both possibilities in gentle balance. Let us now imagine that the patterns in the cosmic microwave background are exactly what mainstream science suggests. The beautiful, elegant result of quantum randomness. There is no message. There is no author. There is only the unfolding of natural law. Does this make the universe any less beautiful, any less wondrous? For many, this view is even more profound. It means that all the complexity we see around us, the galaxies, the stars, the planets, and life itself, is self-organized. It emerged from chaos without a guiding hand. The universe, in this perspective, is a testament to the incredible creative power of simple physical laws, playing out over immense timescales. It is a story of emergence, order from chaos, complexity from simplicity, consciousness from inanimate matter. This can be seen as a cosmic miracle in its own right. It means that the universe is inherently creative. It doesn't need a creator to produce wonders. It produces them on its own. As you relax, think of a majestic, untamed forest. No gardener planted the trees. No artist arranged the stones in the river. It grew according to its own internal logic, its own set of rules, and the result is a place of breathtaking beauty and complexity. The universe could be like this forest, wild, free, and self-creating. This perspective can bring a different kind of peace, a peace of acceptance, of letting go of the need for an external meaning and finding meaning right here, in the incredible fact of our existence. We are the universe's way of knowing itself, not because we were designed to be, but because we evolved the capacity to do so. We are the lucky ones, the children of chance, who awoke on a small planet and were gifted with the ability to look up and piece together the story of our own origins. There is a deep humility in this view and a profound sense of responsibility. If we are the only minds to have emerged, then the task of understanding and cherishing the universe falls to us. We are its custodians. Let your mind gently hold this idea. Feel the quiet power in it, the beauty of a self-creating cosmos, the wonder of emergence. It doesn't diminish the magic. It simply locates it in a different place. The magic is not in a designer, but in the laws of nature themselves. And you, in your very being, are a perfect expression of that magic. As we continue our gentle descent into sleep, let us synthesize these two ideas. The universe as a deliberate message, and the universe as a product of beautiful randomness. Perhaps the truth is not a choice between one or the other. Perhaps they are two sides of the same cosmic coin. What if the laws of physics themselves are the message? What if the Creator did not encode a secret pattern in the CMB, but instead crafted the fundamental constants of nature with such exquisite precision that a universe of life and complexity was the inevitable outcome? This is the concept of the fine-tuned universe. Scientists have long been puzzled by the fact that if you were to change the value of certain physical constants, the strength of gravity, the charge of an electron, the cosmological constant, by even a tiny fraction, the universe would have been radically different and likely sterile. Stars would not have formed. Carbon would not have been produced. The universe would have either collapsed back on itself in an instant or expanded so rapidly that no structures could form. The fact that we live in a universe with laws that are just right for life is a profound mystery. Is it because there are countless other universes in a vast multiverse, each with different laws, and we simply happen to live in the one where we could exist? This is the anthropic principle. Or is it because the laws were chosen? A deliberate act of fine-tuning to ensure a certain outcome. In this view, the message is not written on the universe. The message is the universe. Its very existence, its capacity to generate complexity and consciousness, is the statement being made. As you lie here, feel the perfect balance of forces within your own body, the gravity that holds you gently to the earth, the electromagnetic forces that bind the atoms of your being together, the nuclear forces that power the sun, which in turn provides the energy for all life on our planet. You are a living example of this fine-tuning. You exist because of a delicate cosmic balance that was set at the very beginning of time. Let this thought fill you with a sense of gratitude. Gratitude for the stability of the laws of nature. Gratitude for the delicate dance of forces that makes your life and all life possible. Whether it was by chance or by design, the result is the same. A universe of breathtaking beauty and wonder, capable of producing beings who can appreciate it. You are the appreciation. You are the wonder. And in your peaceful sleep, you are honoring the magnificent system that brought you into being. Let's return our focus to the image of the cosmic microwave background map. See it again in your mind's eye. The beautiful modeled pattern of warmer and cooler spots. We have considered that it might be a message, and we have considered that it might be random. Now let's explore a third way of seeing it, a way that is purely about feeling and sensation. Let go of the need to interpret it. Let go of the search for meaning. Simply observe it as a piece of abstract art, the greatest masterpiece ever created. It was painted in a single instant, 380,000 years after the Big Bang, and its colors are not pigments, but tiny variations in temperature. The artist was the universe itself. As you gaze upon this cosmic canvas, allow your mind to become quiet. Notice the shapes. Do you see flowing rivers of cooler blue? Do you see islands of warmer red? Notice the scale. This canvas stretches for 93 billion light years in diameter. It is a work of art so vast that the human mind can barely comprehend it. Yet you are looking at it. You are appreciating it. This act of appreciation is a form of meditation. It connects you to the creative forces of the cosmos. Think of the incredible journey this light has taken to reach you. For 13.8 billion years, these photons have traveled unimpeded through the expanding void. They have witnessed the birth and death of countless stars. They have flown past swirling galaxies and through vast, empty intergalactic spaces. They are unimaginably ancient messengers, and their journey ends here, tonight, in your consciousness. As you prepare to sleep, you are giving these ancient travelers a place to rest. You are the final destination of the oldest light in the universe. Feel the honor in that. Feel the connection. This light, this energy, becomes a part of you. It is the ultimate link to your own cosmic origins. Let the gentle patterns of the CMB become the patterns of your own thoughts as you drift off to sleep. Let the cool blue spots be moments of deep calm and tranquility. Let the warm red spots be feelings of gentle, comforting warmth. The universe is rocking you to sleep in a cradle of ancient light. There is nothing to do, nothing to figure out. Simply allow yourself to be held by this immense, beautiful, and silent work of art. It is the wallpaper of the cosmos. It is the backdrop to all of existence. And tonight, it is your personal blanket, tucking you in for a night of deep, restorative, and peaceful sleep. Imagine now that you can zoom into this cosmic map. We are no longer seeing the entire sky, but focusing on a single, small patch. As we get closer, the patterns of red and blue become clearer, more defined. Let's select one of the slightly warmer, denser regions, one of the red spots. This is not just a color on a map. This is a place in the primordial universe that had a slightly stronger gravitational pull than its surroundings. Let's watch its story unfold and fast forward. For millions of years, this tiny seed of density patiently gathers matter. It pulls in the vast surrounding clouds of hydrogen and helium gas. A cosmic whirlpool begins to form, spinning slowly at first, and then faster and faster as it collapses under its own weight. At the center of this swirling cloud, the pressure and temperature are building. A protostar is being born. And then, a critical threshold is reached. The core becomes so hot, so dense, that nuclear fusion ignites. A star is born. Its first light pushes back against the darkness, illuminating the surrounding gas cloud. This single red spot on the ancient map has become a star, a beacon of light and warmth in the once dark universe. Now let's watch as this process repeats billions and billions of times, all across the cosmos. Every red spot on the map is a potential birthplace for a galaxy. The cosmic web of structure we see today is the direct result of these initial seeds. The map of the CMB is not a static image. It is a map of potential, a blueprint for creation. As you lie here, ready for sleep, recognize that you are the result of one such story. A particular red spot on that ancient map grew into the Milky Way galaxy. Within that galaxy, a cloud of gas collapsed to form our sun and its planets. And on one of those planets, life emerged and evolved into you. Your existence is a direct, unbroken chain of events, leading back to a specific, tiny fluctuation in the energy of the early universe. You are not an abstract observer of this process. You are its living embodiment. The structure of the universe is not something out there. It is within you. The same gravitational forces that formed the galaxies are holding you together. The same starlight that first pierced the cosmic darkness is now being studied by your eyes and understood by your mind. Feel this profound sense of inheritance. You are the heir to a 13.8 billion year old cosmic legacy. This legacy is written in your DNA, in the atoms of your body, and in the consciousness that allows you to ponder these things. Let this thought bring you a sense of deep grounding and stability. You are not adrift in the cosmos. You are rooted in it, connected to its very beginning. And this connection is eternal and unbreakable. Let us shift our focus now to the cooler, blue regions of the map. These are the areas that were slightly less dense in the early universe. They are just as important to the cosmic story. These regions of lower density did not collapse into galaxies. Instead, they expanded, becoming the vast, empty spaces between the galaxies. These are the cosmic voids. At first, this might seem less interesting, a story of emptiness, but let's look closer. These voids are not truly empty. They are filled with the same cosmic microwave background radiation, a gentle hum of ancient energy. They are permeated by dark matter and dark energy, the mysterious components that make up most of our universe. These voids are places of profound peace and stillness. They are the quiet spaces in the cosmic composition, the rests between the musical notes. Without these voids, the universe would be a crowded, chaotic mess. The voids provide the contrast, the scale, that allows the galaxies to shine. They are the canvas of darkness upon which the bright tapestry of structure is woven. As you prepare for sleep, imagine your mind becoming like one of these cosmic voids. Allow your thoughts, which can sometimes feel as crowded and chaotic as a galactic cluster, to slowly drift apart. Let vast, quiet spaces open up between them. Feel the mental chatter subsiding, replaced by a profound sense of inner stillness. This is the peace of the void. It is not an empty or negative state. It is a state of pure potential, a state of deep rest from which new energy and creativity can emerge. In the same way that galaxies are born at the edges of cosmic voids, your own moments of insight and inspiration often come from periods of mental quiet and rest. So as you breathe in, imagine you are gathering all the scattered thoughts and worries. And as you breathe out, imagine you are releasing them into a vast, peaceful inner void. Watch them drift away, becoming smaller and smaller until they are just tiny specks in a great, calm expanse. There is so much space here, so much peace. You are floating in the gentle quiet of your own inner cosmos. There is nothing to hold on to, nothing to resist, just the soft, steady rhythm of your breath and the deep, restorative silence of the void. This is the state where true healing and rejuvenation happens. Allow yourself to sink into it completely and without reservation. The universe is holding you in its quiet, empty spaces, and you are safe. Let's explore the texture of this ancient light. The cosmic microwave background is not just a pretty picture. It has properties we can study. One of its most fascinating properties is polarization. Think of light as a wave. Usually, these waves vibrate in all directions. Polarized light is light that has been filtered, so it vibrates in only one direction. Much of the light from the CMB is polarized. This polarization was created when the ancient light last scattered off electrons, just as the universe was becoming transparent. Studying the patterns of this polarization gives us an even deeper look into the conditions of the early universe. It's like putting on a pair of special glasses that reveal a hidden layer of information in the cosmic map. There are two types of polarization patterns that cosmologists search for: E modes and B modes. E modes are patterns that have a certain symmetry, and they have been thoroughly mapped. They are the expected result of the scattering process, but the B modes are the holy grail. These are swirling, twisting patterns of polarization, and they are much, much fainter. The most exciting potential source of these B modes would be primordial gravitational waves, ripples in the fabric of space-time itself, generated during the inflationary period, just a trillionth of a second after the Big Bang. Finding these B modes would be like finding the universe's first fossil. It would be direct evidence of inflation and would open a window onto physics at energy levels we could never hope to achieve on Earth. Imagine, as you drift deeper, that you can see this hidden layer of polarization. Picture the smooth, flowing E-mode patterns as gentle currents in a cosmic ocean. Now imagine searching for the telltale signature of a B mode, a tiny, swirling eddy in the current. This search is happening right now, with telescopes at the South Pole and in space. It is one of the great quests of modern science. And what does this have to do with the message? Some have speculated that if a creator wanted to encode a message with the highest possible fidelity, it would be written not in the temperature fluctuations, but in these more subtle polarization patterns. It would be a message within a message, a secret hidden in the most fundamental layer of reality. A message written not with light, but with gravity itself. Let this idea gently swirl in your mind, like the B modes themselves. The universe has layers of complexity, layers of information, and as our technology becomes more advanced, we peel back these layers one by one, revealing a cosmos that is ever more subtle, more intricate, and more beautiful than we could have imagined. And with each new layer, the question remains, is this beauty the result of chance or the signature of an artist? Let us consider the source of the message, the creator. When we use this word, our minds often jump to specific religious or mythological figures. But for our journey tonight, let us set those images aside. Let us think of the creator in a broader, more abstract sense. It could be a transcendent intelligence, a being outside of time and space. Or it could be the universe itself as a conscious, self-organizing system. Perhaps it is a programmer and we are living inside a vast, complex simulation. The message in the CMB would then be the ultimate Easter egg, a hidden signature from the developer. Or perhaps the creator is a previous universe. According to some cosmological models like conformal cyclic cosmology, our universe could be just one in an infinite series of eons. The end of one universe becomes the Big Bang of the next. In this view, the message in the CMB could have been left by an advanced civilization from the previous eon, a message passed down through the cataclysmic transition from one universe to the next. It would be a message from our cosmic ancestors, a legacy of information from a universe that no longer exists. This idea is mind-bending, and it changes the nature of the message. It is not a message from a god, but a message from beings like us, who reached a level of technological mastery that is beyond our wildest dreams. as you feel yourself drifting, untethered from the normal flow of time, allow your mind to float in this sea of possibilities. The identity of the author is a mystery as profound as the message itself. But what all these possibilities have in common is the idea that we are not alone. Whether the intelligence is divine, simulated, or ancestral, the presence of a message implies a connection. It implies that our existence, our consciousness, is significant. It is part of a dialogue. We are the recipients of a communication that has crossed billions of years, or perhaps even crossed from one universe to another. Feel the warmth and comfort in this idea of connection. You are part of a conversation that spans all of space and time. Your act of wondering about these things is your participation in that conversation. Your dreams are your reply. As you surrender to sleep, you are opening a channel to the deepest, most mysterious parts of the cosmos. And perhaps, in the quiet theater of your dreams, you will receive your own personal message from the heart of creation. Let's turn our attention to the medium of the message itself, light, the cosmic microwave. Background radiation is light, albeit in a form our eyes cannot see. It is the first and oldest light. Think for a moment about the nature of light. It is a carrier of information. The light from the sun tells us about its temperature and composition. The light from distant galaxies tells us about their age and distance. The light entering your eyes right now is carrying information about the world around you. Light is the universe's primary way of communicating with itself, so it is perhaps natural to think that the ultimate message would be written in the ultimate form of light. This light from the CMB is incredibly pure. It has traveled through the universe for so long, and yet it carries a pristine record of the conditions at its birth. It is a time capsule of almost perfect fidelity. As you relax, imagine this ancient light passing through you. It has been traveling for 13.8 billion years, and for a fleeting moment, its journey intersects with yours. This light is passing through the room you are in right now, through your body as you lie here. It is a constant, gentle rain of photons from the dawn of time. You are bathed in the afterglow of creation. You are breathing it in. This is not a metaphor. It is a physical reality. This connection is intimate and real. Let the sensation of this light bring you a feeling of cleansing and peace. Imagine each ancient photon passing through you, washing away any stress, any tension, any negativity. It is a gentle, purifying shower of primordial energy. This light has witnessed everything. It knows the entire history of the cosmos, and it carries a deep, silent wisdom, the wisdom of patience, of endurance, of vast, silent spaces. By simply being still and allowing this light to permeate your being, you can connect with that wisdom. You can feel your own personal timeline expanding to touch the timeline of the universe itself. Your worries and concerns, which may seem so large in the context of your own life, shrink to their proper perspective when viewed against the backdrop of 13.8 billion years. Let the ancient light soothe you. Let it remind you of your true nature, which is as vast, as mysterious, and as beautiful as the cosmos from which you came. You are made of starlight, and you are bathed in the first light. There is no separation. there is only a unified field of energy and information, and you are a conscious, vibrant part of it. Now, as we near the shores of sleep, let us contemplate the act of deciphering. Imagine humanity, hundreds or thousands of years in the future. Our understanding of physics and cosmology has advanced to a point we can barely dream of. We have mapped the cosmic microwave background with perfect resolution, capturing every subtle fluctuation in temperature and polarization. And in this perfect map, we find the message. It is clear, undeniable, and is a moment that changes the course of history for all future generations. What happens next? The discovery does not end the search for knowledge. It inspires it. It opens up entirely new fields of study. Cosmic linguistics, the study of the message's structure and grammar. Theological physics, the attempt to understand the nature of the Creator through the message they left. The message becomes the central project of our species, uniting humanity in a common goal for the first time. The meaning of our existence shifts from survival and expansion to understanding and communion. We would look up at the sky with new eyes. The stars would no longer be just balls of gas, but parts of a grand, intentional design. The universe would no longer be a cold, empty place, but a home, a sanctuary, a temple. This future is a hopeful one. It is a future where our endless curiosity is finally rewarded with a profound, universe-altering truth. As you drift into your own world of dreams, let this hopeful vision be your guide. Your subconscious mind is a powerful tool for understanding and integration. Perhaps in your dreams, you will be one of these future scientists poring over the cosmic map. Perhaps you will be the one who finally sees the pattern, who deciphers the first word of the cosmic language. Sleep is a journey of discovery. It is a time when our minds are free to explore possibilities beyond the constraints of waking life. So give yourself permission to explore this grand idea. Dream of a universe filled with meaning and purpose. Dream of a connection to a vast, creative intelligence. And allow these dreams to bring you a sense of peace, wonder, and a profound optimism. The future is unwritten, but in our dreams, we can imagine the most beautiful possibilities, and by imagining them, we take the first step toward making them real. The universe is waiting for us to read its story, and tonight, you can begin that journey in your dreams. Let us consider the sound of this universe. We have spoken of the message in visual terms as a pattern, but what if it is auditory? Let's return to the idea of the music of the spheres. The early universe was filled with sound waves. The interplay of gravity, pressure, and radiation created vast, propagating waves in the primordial plasma. These are called baryon acoustic oscillations. These sound waves have left their imprint on the cosmic microwave background. The peaks and troughs in the temperature fluctuation data correspond to the harmonics of these ancient sounds. We can, and scientists have, translated this data back into sound. The sound of the early universe is a deep, resonant hum with rising and falling pitches as the universe expanded and cooled. It is a sound of incredible power. Imagine you are listening to this sound now. It is the sound the universe made for the first 380,000 years of its existence. It is the most primal and fundamental sound imaginable. Let this sound vibrate through your body, Feel it in your bones, in your cells. It is a deeply grounding and centering sound. It is the base note of reality. Now, let's reintroduce our speculative idea. What if, embedded within this natural cosmic hum, there is a melody, a non-random sequence of tones, a simple, elegant tune that stands out from the background noise once you know how to listen for it? A cosmic lullaby, composed by the Creator and sung by the infant universe itself. This melody would be the message. It would not need to be complex. A simple 5-note phrase, repeating over and over, would be enough to prove its artificial origin. As you listen to the sound of my voice and the quiet sounds of the room around you, imagine you can hear this melody underneath it all. A faint, beautiful, and deeply reassuring tune. It is the song of your own origin. It is a song of peace, of harmony, and of intelligent design. Let this imaginary music guide you into sleep. Follow the melody as it weaves its way through the cosmic static. Each note is a step deeper into relaxation. Each phrase is a release of tension. The universe is singing you to sleep with its very first song. And in this song, it is telling you that you are part of a grand, beautiful composition. You are a unique and precious note in this cosmic symphony, and your life is a verse in this eternal song. There is nothing to fear. There is only the music. Listen to it. Feel it. Become one with it. And let it carry you into a deep and profoundly peaceful sleep. Let's zoom out to the largest possible scale. We have been focused on the cosmic microwave background, the echo of our own Big Bang. But some modern theories, like eternal inflation, suggest that our Big Bang was not a unique event. It was just one bubble of space-time nucleating in a much larger, eternally inflating multiverse. In this picture, there are an infinite number of other universes, other bubbles, each potentially with different laws of physics, different fundamental constants. Our universe is just one island in an infinite cosmic ocean. How does this change our perspective on the message? Well, if a creator wanted to leave a message, why leave it in only one universe? Perhaps the same message is encoded in the CMB of every single bubble universe, a universal signature that identifies the architect of the entire multiverse. Or perhaps each universe has a different message, a different chapter in a cosmic book of infinite length. Our universe's message might just be a single word or a single sentence in this grander narrative. To understand the full meaning, we would need to find a way to access the information from these other universes. This is a concept that truly stretches the limits of imagination, but it's a powerful tool for inducing a state of wonder and humility. It reminds us that even our entire, vast, observable universe might be just a tiny, insignificant part of a much larger reality. As you float on the edge of sleep, imagine your consciousness expanding. It moves beyond our universe, beyond our CMB, and into the space between the bubbles, the bulk of the multiverse. You can see them all around you, an infinite foam of universes, each one a self-contained world, each one potentially containing its own unique story. This perspective can be incredibly liberating. The problems and limitations of our own world, our own universe, seem so small from this vantage point. It fosters a sense of boundless possibility. If there are infinite universes, then everything that can happen will happen. There are universes where history unfolded differently. There are universes where life took on forms we cannot even imagine. Let your mind drift through this infinite landscape of possibilities. It is a place of ultimate freedom. There are no rules here, no limitations, only endless, creative potential. This is the ultimate playground for the dreaming mind. So as you fall asleep, let your consciousness explore. Visit other universes, read other messages, dream of other forms of existence. The multiverse is your oyster. And in its infinite expanse, you can find a peace that transcends the boundaries of our own small reality. Let's bring our attention back to our own universe, to our own small planet, to your own body, lying here, breathing gently. We have journeyed to the edge of time and back. We have contemplated messages from creators and echoes from other universes. Now let's focus on the most immediate message you can receive, the message from your own body. Your body is also a universe, a complex ecosystem of trillions of cells, all working in harmony, and it is constantly sending you messages. The feeling of tiredness is a message. It is your body telling you that it needs to rest, to repair, to rejuvenate. The gentle rhythm of your heartbeat is a message. It is the drumbeat of your own life force, a constant reminder that you are alive and present in this moment. The sensation of your breath flowing in and out is a message. It is the connection between your inner world and the outer world, the constant exchange of energy with the cosmos. For the next few moments, simply listen to these messages. Acknowledge the message of tiredness and give your body permission to completely let go. Thank it for all the work it has done today. Release the need to control it. Trust in its innate wisdom to heal and restore itself during sleep. Feel the steady, reassuring rhythm of your heartbeat. Let it be an anchor, a point of focus that keeps you grounded in the present moment. Each beat is a confirmation of your existence. Each beat is a note in your own personal song of life. Follow the gentle wave of your breath. Notice the sensation of the air entering your nostrils, filling your lungs, and then being gently released. This simple act of breathing is a profound meditation. It is a physical manifestation of the cosmic cycle of creation and dissolution. Just as the universe expands and cools, your breath flows in and out in a perfect, effortless rhythm. The secrets of the universe are not only hidden in the distant cosmic microwave background, they are also hidden in these simple, immediate sensations. The macrocosm is reflected in the microcosm. The same patterns of order and chaos, of energy and matter, of life and consciousness are present right here, in you. You do not need a multi-billion-dollar satellite to read this message. You only need to be still, to be quiet, and to listen. So as you take your final steps into the world of sleep, listen to the universe within you. It is whispering its secrets to you right now. It is telling you that you are a miracle, that you are part of something vast and beautiful, and that it is time to rest. Now we approach the final threshold of our journey, the gentle transition from wakefulness to sleep. Let us gather the threads of our exploration. We began with a question. Is there a message in the oldest light? We visualize this light, the cosmic microwave background, as a beautiful tapestry, a baby picture of our universe. We saw how its tiny temperature fluctuations were the seeds of all galaxies, all stars, and ultimately, us. We then ventured into the realm of speculation, imagining this pattern not as random, but as a deliberate code, a message from a creator, written in the language of mathematics, music, or even life itself. We considered the identity of this creator, divine, simulated, or ancestral. We felt the profound comfort that comes from the idea of a meaningful, intentional universe, a cosmos where we are not alone. We then held the opposite view, finding a different kind of peace in the concept of a self-creating universe, where beauty and complexity emerge from the elegant unfolding of natural law. We found a synthesis in the idea of the fine-tuned universe, where the laws themselves are the message. We explored the deeper layers of this cosmic text in the polarization of light and the echoes of primordial sound waves. We expanded our view to the multiverse, an infinite library of cosmic stories. And finally, we returned home, to the universe within our own bodies, finding the same cosmic truths reflected in our own breath and heartbeat. All of these ideas, these visualizations, have been tools to help you quiet your mind, to help you shift your perspective from the small concerns of your daily life to the vast, awe-inspiring scale of the cosmos. And in that shift, to find a sense of peace, wonder, and deep relaxation. It doesn't matter which of these ideas you believe. The purpose of this journey was not to find a definitive answer. It was to open your mind to the mystery, to dance with the unknown, and to realize that the universe, whether by chance or design, is a place of profound and unending beauty. And you are a part of that beauty. You are a way for the universe to know itself. As you now let go of my voice and let go of all conscious thought, carry this feeling of wonder with you into your dreams. Let it be the gentle current that carries you through the night. Let it be the light that illuminates your inner world. The journey is complete. The destination is here. It is a place of perfect peace, of deep silence, and of infinite potential. It is the state of sleep. Rest now. Rest deeply. The universe is watching over you. You are safe. You are loved. You are home. As you lie on the very edge of sleep, let a final image form in your mind. Picture the earth, a beautiful blue and white marble, suspended in the blackness of space. See the continents, the swirling clouds, the deep blue oceans. Now zoom out. See the earth shrink as you pull away, becoming a bright speck of light next to our sun. Our solar system itself becomes a tiny point of light within the vast, swirling arms of the Milky Way galaxy. Our galaxy, with its hundreds of billions of stars, is just one of countless others in our local group. And this group is just one small part of the Virgo supercluster, which in turn is just a single thread in the vast cosmic web. From this immense distance, all of human history, all of our triumphs and tragedies, all of our art and our science has taken place on a microscopic dust mote, circling an average star in an unremarkable corner of one galaxy among billions. This perspective is not meant to make you feel small or insignificant. It is meant to bring a sense of profound liberation. The pressures you feel, the expectations you carry, the worries that weigh on your mind. How important are they really in this grand cosmic context? Imagine placing all of your anxieties, all of your fears, into a small box. Now release that box. Watch it float away from you, becoming smaller and smaller until it disappears into the vast, silent backdrop of the cosmos. They are gone, and you are left with a feeling of lightness, of freedom. You are an observer, a consciousness that has been given the incredible gift of witnessing this cosmic spectacle. You are not the sum of your problems. You are a part of this grand, beautiful, and mysterious universe. And your primary purpose in this moment is simply to rest, to surrender to the gentle, gravitational pull of sleep. Just as the planets orbit the sun in a state of effortless freefall, allow yourself to fall effortlessly into a deep and restorative sleep. The universe has been here for billions of years, and it will be here for billions more. It does not need you to solve its mysteries tonight. It does not need you to do anything at all. It simply invites you to be a part of its stillness, a part of its peace. Accept the invitation. Let go of the shore of wakefulness and allow the gentle tide of sleep to carry you out into the calm, quiet ocean of the night. Let's consider the nature of information itself. The message in the cosmic microwave background, if it exists, is a piece of information. Information is the opposite of entropy, of chaos. It is order. It is pattern. The universe began in a state of very low entropy, a highly ordered state, even if it was hot and dense. And ever since, its entropy, its disorder, has been increasing. This is the second law of thermodynamics. Stars burn out, structures decay, and the universe trends towards a final state of maximum entropy, known as heat death. Yet in the midst of this universal trend towards disorder, pockets of incredible order have emerged. A star is a highly ordered system. A planet is even more complex. And life is the most ordered and information-rich phenomenon we know of. A single strand of your DNA contains about 3 billion base pairs of information, a library of instructions for building a human being, passed down and refined over billions of years. Your brain is the most complex object we have yet discovered in the universe, an intricate network of 86 billion neurons, capable of storing memories, creating art, and even contemplating the nature of the universe itself. So, here's a beautiful paradox. The universe as a whole is becoming more disordered. Yet within it, pockets of exquisite order, life and consciousness have arisen. We are fighting against the cosmic tide of entropy. We are islands of information in an ocean of randomness. From this perspective, the search for a message in the CMB is the ultimate expression of our nature. We are information processing beings, searching for the ultimate piece of information. We are order, looking for the source of order. As you feel the gentle pull of sleep, embrace your nature as a being of information and order. Your sleep is not a passive state of disorder. It is a highly active, highly ordered process. Your brain is consolidating memories, cleaning out metabolic waste, and reorganizing information. It is creating order out of the chaos of the day's experiences. It is weaving the raw data of your life into the coherent tapestry of your identity. So as you drift off, trust in this innate ordering process. You are not descending into chaos. You are entering a state of profound, restorative order. You are aligning yourself with the creative, information-generating forces of the cosmos. You are a part of the universe's grand project to create complexity and meaning in the face of entropy. And your rest is an essential part of that project. Rest now and let the quiet, intelligent work of sleep begin. Imagine the color of this ancient light. When we see maps of the CMB, they are rendered in false colors of red and blue to show temperature. But the light itself, if we could see it, would have a color. At the time it was released, the universe had a temperature of about 3,000 Kelvin. This would have given the entire cosmos a bright orange-white glow, similar to the color of a warm, incandescent light bulb. For a brief period, before the expansion of space stretched the light into the microwave spectrum, the entire universe was filled with a soft, warm, comforting light. There were no shadows. There was no darkness. Everything, everywhere, was bathed in this gentle, uniform glow. As you lie here in the darkness of your room, try to imagine this. Imagine that the darkness is not empty, but is filled with the memory of this first light. Imagine you can feel its gentle, primordial warmth. This is the light of creation, the light that was present at the birth of the very first atoms. It is a light of pure potential. It contains the promise of everything that is to come. Let this imaginary, warm, orange light fill your awareness. Let it be a source of comfort and safety. It is like being inside a cosmic womb, a place of perfect peace and security, before the complexities and challenges of the universe had yet been born. This light is your oldest ancestor. It is the source of all the energy that now animates the cosmos. Every photon that strikes your eye, every bit of warmth you feel from the sun, is a descendant of this first universal glow. So you are never truly in the dark. You are always connected to this source of primordial light. It is your birthright. It is a fundamental part of your environment, as real as the air you breathe. As you sink into sleep, let the memory of this warm, orange light be your guide. Let it dissolve any fears or anxieties that may arise in the dark. You are not alone. You are surrounded and protected by the oldest, kindest, and most gentle light in all of existence. Allow it to illuminate your path into the world of dreams, a world where you are free to create, to explore, and to be whatever you wish to be. The light is with you, always. Let us contemplate the silence of the universe. We have spoken of the sounds of the early cosmos, but the universe today is a place of profound silence. In the vacuum of space, sound cannot travel. The great cosmic events, supernova, colliding black holes, the birth of stars, happen in complete and utter silence. This silence is not empty. It is full. It is the canvas upon which the light of the stars is painted. It is the medium through which the planets travel on their majestic, silent orbits. As you lie here, listen to the quietest sounds in your environment. The gentle hum of an appliance, the distant sound of traffic, the sound of your own breathing. Now imagine peeling away these sounds, one by one. First, the sounds of the city disappear. Then, the sounds of your home. Finally, even the sound of your own breath fades away, leaving you in a state of perfect, absolute silence. This is the silence of interstellar space. It is a silence so deep, so profound, that it has a quality of its own. It is a presence, not an absence. In this silence, your mind can finally become still. There are no distractions, no external stimuli to process. There is only the quiet, steady awareness of your own existence. This silence is the ground state of the universe. It is the foundation from which everything else arises. Now let's connect this back to our theme. If a creator wanted to send a message, perhaps it would not be encoded in the light or the sound, but in the silence itself. The message might be the silence, a deliberate absence of a signal, a cosmic invitation to be still, to listen not to the noise, but to the quiet spaces between the notes. In our modern world, we are constantly bombarded with noise, with information, with stimulation. True silence is a rare and precious commodity, but the universe is offering it to us in infinite abundance every single night. The dark, silent sky is a reminder of our origins and an invitation to return to a state of inner peace. So as you drift off to sleep, embrace this cosmic silence. Let it permeate your being. Let it quiet the noisy committee of thoughts in your head. Let it soothe your nervous system. The universe is whispering to you, be still. And in that stillness, you will find everything you need. You will find rest. You will find peace. And you will find yourself. Think about the astronomers who study the cosmic microwave background. These are men and women who have dedicated their lives to listening to the faintest whisper of the universe. They build incredibly sensitive telescopes in the most remote places on Earth. The high, dry Atacama Desert in Chile, the pristine ice of the South Pole. They do this to escape the noise of our own planet, the radio waves and microwave signals from our own technology, which would drown out the faint signal from the beginning of time. It is a life of incredible patience and dedication. They spend years, sometimes decades, collecting and analyzing data, searching for tiny deviations from their models, for clues that could unlock the deepest secrets of the cosmos. Imagine yourself as one of these astronomers. You are sitting in a control room at the South Pole. Outside, the temperature is minus 70 degrees, and the polar night will last for 6 months. But you are not looking outside. You are looking at a screen, at the first data coming in from your new telescope. And on that screen, a map of the ancient universe is slowly taking shape. Pixel by pixel, the story of creation is being revealed to you. What would that feel like? The sense of awe, the sense of humility, the feeling of being a privileged witness to something so profound, so fundamental. You are, in that moment, the first human being to ever see this particular piece of the cosmic puzzle. You are a conduit, a channel through which the universe is revealing itself. This sense of quiet, dedicated, patient observation is a powerful state of mind for entering sleep. As you lie here, become an astronomer of your own inner world. Observe the thoughts and feelings that arise without judgment. Watch them as you would watch the data coming in from a distant star. They are just signals. They are just patterns. You do not need to get attached to them. You do not need to analyze them. Simply observe them with a sense of gentle, patient curiosity. And just as the astronomer waits for the true signal to emerge from the noise, you can wait for the true signal of your own deeper self to emerge from the noise of your daily thoughts. This signal is one of peace, of stillness, of deep knowing. It is always there, beneath the surface, and sleep is the time when it can finally be heard. So become the patient astronomer. Watch the sky of your own mind, and wait for the dawn of your own inner truth to be revealed in the quiet sanctuary of your dreams. Let us consider the future evolution of the cosmic microwave background. This ancient light will not remain the same forever. As the universe continues to expand, the wavelength of the CMB photons will continue to be stretched. Their energy will decrease. The temperature of the background radiation, currently a chilly 2.7 Kelvin, will continue to drop, getting ever closer to absolute zero. Trillions of years from now, the CMB will have been stretched into such long radio waves that it will be virtually undetectable. The baby picture of the universe will have faded away. At the same time, the accelerating expansion of the universe, driven by dark energy, will push all the other galaxies beyond our cosmic horizon. The night sky will become almost completely dark and empty. Future astronomers in our distant, evolved galaxy will look out and see nothing but the stars of their own home. They will have no direct evidence of the Big Bang. They will have no CMB to study. They will live in a universe that appears static and empty. They might develop a cosmology that is completely wrong, believing their galaxy to be the entire universe. We live in a special time, a cosmic moment where we can see back to the beginning. We can read the first page of the cosmic story. This is a privileged position, and it will not last forever. This thought can bring a sense of urgency, but let's frame it as a source of gratitude. We are incredibly fortunate to be alive at this specific point in the universe's history. We have been given the gift of sight, the ability to see our origins. As you prepare to sleep, feel a sense of gratitude for this cosmic coincidence. Gratitude for being part of this brief, golden age of cosmology, where the secrets of the universe are finally within our grasp. You are living in the time of discovery. You are sharing the planet with the people who are making these incredible maps and asking these profound questions. This connection to the grand, unfolding story of science can be a source of deep comfort and inspiration. You are not just an isolated individual. You are part of a species that is waking up to its place in the cosmos. And every time you look up at the night sky with wonder, every time you contemplate these big questions, you are participating in that great awakening. So let your final waking thought be one of gratitude. Gratitude for the light, gratitude for the darkness, gratitude for the mystery, and gratitude for the brief, precious moment in time that you have been given to witness it all. And now it is time to close the book for today and to rest. Let's imagine one final scenario. The message in the cosmic microwave background is found. It is deciphered, and it contains not a complex formula or a grand philosophical statement, but a simple, single instruction. An instruction that is the same in every language and resonates with the deepest part of every conscious being who reads it. The instruction is breathe. Just that one word. Breathe. At first it might seem anticlimactic. Is that all? Is that the profound secret of the universe? But to think about it more deeply, The breath is the foundation of life. It is the rhythm that connects our minds and our bodies. It is the anchor to the present moment. It is the first thing we do when we are born, and the last thing we do when we die. Conscious breathing is the basis of countless spiritual and meditative traditions, a simple and powerful tool for calming the mind and connecting with a deeper state of awareness. What if the entire, complex, 13.8 billion year history of the universe was a cosmic instruction, a grand, elaborate setup just to deliver this one simple piece of advice? It would be the ultimate cosmic joke and the ultimate piece of cosmic wisdom. The Creator in this view is a master of simplicity. The most profound truths are the most obvious ones. We search for complex answers at the edge of the universe when the answer was with us, within us, all along. As you lie here now, follow this cosmic instruction. Bring your full, gentle attention to your breath. Don't try to change it or control it. Simply observe it. Feel the sensation of the air as it enters your body, bringing with it life-giving oxygen. Feel the gentle expansion of your chest and abdomen. And then feel the complete release as you exhale, letting go of everything you don't need. Each breath is a microcosm of the journey we have been on tonight. The in-breath is a gathering of energy, a creation. The out-breath is a release, a letting go, a return to the void. In and out. The rhythm of the cosmos playing out in your own body. This is the ultimate message. This is the ultimate truth. There's nothing else you need to do. There's nothing else you need to understand. Just this. Just breathe. And as you continue to follow this simple, profound instruction, allow it to carry you effortlessly over the threshold into a night of deep, peaceful, and restorative sleep. Breathe in and let go. Breathe out and rest. As we conclude our journey, let us rest in the space of unknowing. We have explored possibilities, theories, and dreams. But the truth is, we do not know if there is a message in the cosmic microwave background. The patterns may be random. They may be designed. For now, it remains one of the greatest mysteries of science and the human spirit. And there is a profound peace to be found in accepting this mystery, not as a problem to be solved, but as a source of perpetual wonder. The universe does not owe us all of its secrets. Its refusal to give up all its answers is what keeps us curious. It is what fuels our art, our science, our philosophy. It is what keeps us looking up at the night sky, generation after generation. To have all the answers would be the end of the journey. But to live with the questions is to be eternally engaged in the grand, cosmic conversation. So, as you finally surrender to sleep, surrender to the mystery as well. Let go of the need to know. Let go of the need for certainty, and instead, embrace the beauty of the question. Allow the what if to be a gentle, rocking motion that lulls you to sleep. The universe is a grand, unfolding story, and we have only read the first few pages. The rest is yet to come. And your dreams are a part of that unfolding. They are your personal exploration of the cosmic mystery. So dream big. Dream beautifully. Dream of light and stars and messages from the dawn of time. And know that in doing so, you are participating in the most human and the most cosmic of all activities. The search for meaning in a beautiful, mysterious, and wonderful universe. Rest now. The questions will be waiting for you in the morning. But for tonight, there is only peace, there is only rest, and there is only the gentle, silent hum of the cosmos holding you in its infinite embrace. Let's reflect on the very idea of a lecture for sleep. It is, in itself, a paradox. A lecture is meant to stimulate the mind, to impart information, to encourage active thought. Sleep, on the other hand, is a state of rest, of surrender, of letting go of active thought. And yet by combining the two, we create a unique state of mind. We use the grand, expansive ideas of cosmology not to wake the mind up, but to soothe it, to give the restless, analytical part of our brain a vast, beautiful puzzle to work on, so that the deeper, more intuitive parts of ourselves can relax and let go. The story of the cosmic microwave background is perfect for this. It is a story so large, so ancient, so abstract, that it transcends our everyday worries and anxieties. It is impossible to think about the birth of the universe and worry about an email you forgot to send. The scale of the subject matter forces a shift in perspective. It gently lifts you out of the small confines of your own life and places you in the vast, open expanse of cosmic time and space. And in that expanse, there is room to breathe. There is room to relax. So as you lie here, acknowledge this gentle trick we have played on your own mind. We have used one of its own functions, curiosity and the desire to learn, as a tool to lead it into a state of deep tranquility. It is like guiding a rushing river into a wide, calm lake. The energy is still there, but it is dispersed, calmed, and transformed into a state of peaceful stillness. You have successfully navigated this transition. Your mind has followed the story, your body has relaxed, and you are now ready for the final stage of the journey, complete surrender to sleep. You have done the work. You have listened. You have imagined. And now, your only task is to do nothing at all, to allow the natural, intelligent process of sleep to take over. Trust that your mind and body know exactly what to do. You have given them the perfect conditions for a night of deep, restorative rest. And now, you can simply enjoy the results. The final message for tonight is not from the cosmos, but from me to you. Thank you for taking this journey. And may your sleep be as deep and as peaceful as the silent spaces between the stars. Let us revisit the human element. The discovery of the cosmic microwave background itself was an accident. In 1964, two astronomers, Arno Penzias and Robert Wilson, were working with a large radio antenna in New Jersey. They were trying to use it for radio astronomy and were frustrated by a persistent, low-level hiss of background noise that they could not eliminate. It seemed to come from every direction in the sky, day and night, in every season. They checked their equipment. They rewired their systems. They even cleaned out the pigeon droppings from inside the antenna, thinking it might be the source of the interference. But the hiss remained. It was a cosmic mystery. At the same time, a team of physicists at nearby Princeton University were building a detector specifically to look for the afterglow of the Big Bang, a radiation that their theories predicted should exist. When Penzias and Wilson heard about their work, they realized that their annoying, persistent noise was not noise at all. It was the signal. It was the oldest light in the universe, They had accidentally stumbled upon the most important discovery in the history of cosmology. This story is a beautiful reminder that sometimes the greatest discoveries are not found when we are looking for them. They are found when we are simply paying attention to the world around us with an open and curious mind. The message of the universe, if it exists, may not be found by those who are actively, effortfully searching for it. It may be revealed to those who are simply quiet enough to listen, to those who can recognize the signal within what everyone else dismisses as noise. As you drift into sleep, adopt this attitude of gentle, open awareness. You do not need to strive or search for peace. It is already here. It is the background hiss of your own being. It is the steady, persistent signal of your own quiet consciousness, which is always present. Beneath the noise of your thoughts, all you have to do is stop trying to eliminate it, stop trying to fix it, and simply listen to it. Recognize it for what it is, the gentle, reassuring hum of your own existence. This is the ultimate signal, and it has been with you all along. Listen to it now as it guides you into a deep and profound state of rest. Finally, let's consider the concept of time. The cosmic microwave background is a window into the distant past. 13.8 billion years ago. The light is only reaching us now, but it depicts a universe in its infancy. This brings up a strange and beautiful feature of our universe, described by the theory of relativity. There is no universal now. Time is relative to the observer. When you look at the sun, you are seeing it as it was 8 minutes ago. When you look at the Andromeda Galaxy, you are seeing it as it was 2.5 million years ago. And when you look at the CMB, you are seeing the universe as it was at the very beginning of time. In a very real sense, the past is not gone. It is still visible all around us in every direction. The entire history of the cosmos is laid out for us to see, if we only know where and how to look. This continuous, visible past can be a source of great comfort. It means that nothing is ever truly lost. Every moment, every event continues to exist as a sphere of light, expanding out into the universe at the speed of light. The past is not a memory. It is a physical reality. As you lie here, on the cusp of sleep, you are the center of your own observable universe. You are the meeting point of all these light cones from the past. The light from your own childhood is still traveling out into space. The light from yesterday is just a little closer, and the light from the beginning of time is just now arriving at your location. You are a nexus of timelines, a point where all of cosmic history converges. Feel the profound stability and centeredness of this position. You are not just a fleeting moment in time. You are a crossroads, a place where the past becomes the present, and the present becomes the future. In this moment, you are connected to everything that has ever happened, and you are the seed of everything that is yet to come. Let this feeling of being at the center of time anchor you as you drift off. There is no need to rush. There is no need to worry about the future. You are exactly where you are supposed to be, at the perfect intersection of past, present, and future. And in this perfect, timeless moment, there is only one thing to do: rest. So, we return from our voyage across 13.8 billion years. We have traveled from the opaque, superheated plasma of the infant universe to the magnificent, structure-filled cosmos of today. We have gazed upon the universe's baby picture, the cosmic microwave background, and seen in its subtle patterns the seeds of our own existence. We have flirted with one of the most profound ideas imaginable, that these patterns are not random, but are a deliberate message, a signature from a cosmic creator, hidden in a plain sight. Whether this message is real or a product of our own desire for meaning, the journey of contemplation itself has changed us. It has stretched our minds, humbled our perspective, and connected us to the grand, unfolding story of all that is. The universe is not a cold, dead, empty place. It is a place of breathtaking beauty, of deep mystery, and of infinite potential. It is filled with an ancient light, a primordial echo that still whispers the secrets of its birth to anyone who is quiet enough to listen. Tonight, we have listened, and we have found not necessarily an answer, but a profound and lasting peace in the heart of the question itself. Thank you for joining me on this journey through space and time. If this cosmic story has brought you a sense of calm and wonder, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more lectures designed for sleep and relaxation. Your support helps us continue to create these journeys for everyone to enjoy. And now, as you drift off into a deep and peaceful sleep, I leave you with one final question to carry into your dreams. If you could write a one-word message on the canvas of creation for all future consciousness to find, what word would you choose? Share your thoughts in the comments when you awaken. Until then, good night and sweet cosmic dreams.